Good evening, my friends. Today, I've been wanting to go back to Joshua. I'm in Judges now, and I have a lot that I love to share from Joshua and Judges, and but sometimes I get just caught up if the Lord gives me something else to speak about, or if there's something else in my heart that I'm thinking about, or whatever it is. But right now, I just want you to see what everyone in the land of Canaan saw, and what they anticipated and expected. Like, it's just interesting if you get this in your mind, that the Lord, he was not afraid to make himself known. He wasn't doing anything in secret. You know, let me just read this real quick. And it came to pass, Joshua 5 verse 1. It says, "And it came to pass when all the kings of the Amorites which were on the side of the Jordan westward, and all the kings of the Canaanites which were by the sea, heard that the Lord had dried up the waters of Jordan from before the children of Israel until we were passed over, that their heart melted, neither was there spirit in them any more because of the children of Israel." And man, I just hope that you can get this picture in your mind, that the people in the promised land, the Canaanites, they were terrified, okay? Because they heard, first of all, it says before, they knew what God had done. Whenever Rahab brought the two spies in, if you read earlier in this chapter, whenever the two spies were brought into a room, she says, "We heard about how God had dried up the Red Sea before you guys and destroyed the Egyptians." Okay, and now they're coming here, and they probably have some sort of an idea about how this is the Israelites' promised land, and they know that God has come to judge them because of all their sins, and um, and not only that, but as God is bringing the Israelites there, He has them cross over the Jordan, and He dries up the Jordan before them. I mean, it's just, man, it's just awesome to think about, like to be there, to see that, or even to think about it, like how God was just like showing out and making Himself known, and He wasn't shrinking back at all. He was just doing His thing, and um, and it was amazing, but people, the enemies of the Lord, were terrified. They were terrified. And then, I mean, on top of that, I mean, when they go to Jericho, how they march around the city and they blow the trumpet. Man, it's just an awesome. I can't, somebody please make a movie about this, because it would be so awesome. But the people were terrified. And God is willing to make Himself known. I believe He's still willing to make Himself known like that. If we could just have the faith to see Him act, and to obey, and to not blaspheme His name, I think that we could see this happen again. Where the Lord makes Himself known through judgment, and magnifies Himself to where people fear and tremble. This is what my hope is, to get to see. And and it's just amazing to think about, if you could really see it, how the Canaanites saw Israel and what they were thinking in their mind. Amen.